Hey everyone, we are back with Blood Money Andy, and we're up against Palana today, which should be a good test of it. Our opening hand is pretty good. The Rumour Mill will definitely help. Rebirth could be useful as well. We have Turning Wheel, we have Temüjin Contract. No draw, unfortunately, but we can hit this, get Dirty Laundries, and get loads of money. So I think we'll try this out and see how we get on. They've also kept their hand. So with this deck we've played Controlling the Message quite a bit in recent times. Thankfully not today, so we get to see something new. Where do we want to put the Temüjin? Could put on R&D, put this down, and then Dirty Laundry twice. Yeah, let's try that. So we'll make loads of money straight off the bat. And even if they ice up R&D, then we should be in a pretty good position. Well, Chrysalis. So maybe we won't. We lost our other Dirty Laundry. Well, that's annoying. There you have it. You can't even run an iceless server without a sentry breaker anymore. But we get an e-safe for our trouble, so that's not too bad. Would have been nice to have the other Dirty Laundry, but them's the breaks. We will carry on. We'll hold on to the Rumour Mill a bit. Loads of siphons. And another career fair. Rebirthing into Ian is no good for us. Maybe Leela. Could be good in this matchup. Gabe, unlikely to be that great. And we're already ahead, so Ian probably isn't going to be all that good either. So I think we'll just go Leela. At least then we can kind of encourage them to res ice when maybe they don't want to. So you want to draw into your sentry breaker as soon as possible against Palana. I don't really want to lose 2 account siphons. Now the fear is that they run something like Grail, and then you're in a trickier spot, because then even if you put down the Mimic or your relevant sentry breaker, they can just show you Barrier instead, Galahad, and then trash your programs on top of that. Rumour Mill is definitely going to do work against the likes of Jackson, Batty, Caprice. But we just need to time it right. Wow, okay. This is interesting. So what is this piece of ice that they feel that they can stop us? Do we just run at it? What are we overly worried about? I would nearly be tempted to run it breakerless and see what kind of thing we're dealing with. Worst case scenario, it's a Merlin, I think. Let's see what kind of thing we're dealing with here. Enigma. Okay. So that'll stop us, but we can just put down Gordian, run again. And possibly punish them for such an aggressive push. That it's a genius trap and we're going to die. Nope, corporate sales team. Okay, they went very aggressive and it didn't work out so good for them. Let's pop back the HQ ice. Not all that inconvenient, they can just reinstall it again. And maybe they'll feel it's better served elsewhere, or it's a quandary, maybe they don't want to reinstall it. So now, we're in a good spot. I don't feel that this push was right. I mean, you're playing against Criminal. Sure, lost an inside job, but we play the same old thing. Possibly a second inside job. I think when you've seen one, you have to worry about another. But then again, playing the odds. There's a good chance I wouldn't have a second. I say this when I'm looking at 2 account siphons in hand. Ooh. So, say goodbye to Temüjin Contract if we lose this. They have 4 credits. They've already spent 1. I don't think they're going to spend again. I was wrong. Yeah, that makes sense. And icing up, and icing up. Okay. So that's a bit of a pain, but not as bad as it could have been. Next turn we'll check what HQ is. We can blank that with Rumour Mill. Oh, it's going to be so funny. Who's going to expect this out of Criminal? And we run a couple of same old things as well, so we can keep it on the board. And because of the dual factor of us being Leela and the amount that they drew, it's likely that I want to res this, which gives us a bit of info. We can find out if we can double siphon through it. Or if we want to, we could drop the Rumour Mill and check archives as well. We have a couple of different plays to us. Well, they took a while deciding there as well. It might be worth it because Palana's not going to fast advance something. And the risk is if we run HQ, they might just pop Jackson. So I think we just play the Rumour Mill. We don't need money, so let's just check what archives is. And have they been caught out? Yes, indeed. Well, that's exactly why you slot Rumour Mill. It's a bit unexpected, especially out of Criminal, I think. And yeah, it just hurts up Palana so much. I do play Palana myself, and I don't know how I'm going to change the deck to make it work. Because Caprice, Batty are hurt, Jackson is irrelevant, Ash as well, so all your defensive upgrades are gone. It's really turning the game into more of a horizontal play. But that worked out quite nicely for us. Aside from losing the Temüjin Contract early, we were able to get exactly what we needed going, and Rumour Mill from the off just catch them out. Chrysalis was annoying, would have liked the second Dirty Laundry, but in the end we were alright. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and catch you again soon.